I wanted to do an MBA because I wanted to leave a positive impact in the world. The private sector actually can be a big vehicle for positive social change.
I knew that I wanted to be an entrepreneur. Coming to HBS would be a great way to gain those business skills that I really needed.
What actually really piqued my interest in the Harvard MBA program was visiting a friend up here. After sitting in on a class, that's when I was like, this is something that I really want to be a part of.
I knew that there was a lot more out there in the world, and HBS MBA could give me the perfect opportunity to pivot and explore other types of careers.
The reason why I wanted to come to Harvard is I knew how much more academically focused the curriculum was.
Academically, it gives you a general management worldview that you can apply to nonprofits, governments, startups, or even largest corporations in the world.
I think what the case method does really well is you get, 20 pages of information on a company, and you have to put yourself in the shoes of the protagonist and decide, well, what would I do if I were them?
What you learn is to make decisions with incomplete information. And then on top of that, once you make the decision, to represent that in front of 90 other people.
And so I think HBS just gives you the ability to think through the different aspects of making a decision and actually try to implement it and do it in a kind of regular basis, multiple times a day, case by case.
You clearly get some of the hard skills. Plenty of modeling and finance, gap principles in accounting, but you also learn a lot of soft skills, how to network, how to manage your time. You learn how to communicate and communicate succinctly.
Socially, this degree is just the greatest that it can be. You get to learn from classmates that are from all over the world.
Getting those perspectives has opened my mind to a very different way of thinking.
There's this perception that getting an MBA means you're so cookie cutter, that you're boring, that you all think the same way, and that's just not true.
There really is a place for everyone here, whether it's finding your place with your section mates, in your extracurricular activities, or in professional affiliations in terms of internships or full-time jobs. That network and that bond will be there throughout the rest of your life, and you'll be able to rely on it for the rest of your career as well.
The tactical advice I have is to get started early, so take your GMAT while you're still fresh in school and you are used to the academic experience. Take the time to tap into your undergraduate network to reach out to people who graduated from or are currently at Harvard Business School.
Think about what kind of a leader do you want to be, where do you want to go in your career. You want to get something out of the process, no matter whether you get in or you get deferred or not. Honestly, until that point in time, I'd never really thought about those questions.
People don't realize the diversity of experiences that are at HBS and the value that each voice brings to the classroom.
Even if you don't think you're the traditional leader, that's not what MBA programs look for. You look for people who want to instigate some kind of change, people who are curious.
Give it a shot, because you never know what will happen if you give it your all.
This experience really allowed me to get access to companies that I probably wouldn't have otherwise. I'm joining Amazon in Seattle, which I'm incredibly excited about.
I'm moving back home to India, starting an electric bike startup.
I'll be going to McKinsey & Company.
I'm going to be taking the summer and the fall to work on my own startup. It's a media company.
I think there's a lot of skills that I've gained over here that would benefit my family ice cream business back in Pakistan. So hopefully I'll be back in Pakistan running that business.
I had a preconceived notion about what an MBA is. Being here, I realized that it's so much more than just that business education. I think for any student who's considering applying, having fun with the application process about what your career could be is, I think, the best way to approach this. This school gives you the opportunity to pursue whatever that big dream is. You just kind of have to have the courage to dream big.